Hello there. Yeah, I'd lost signal. Um, After you've used your data up, it slows down to midnight, and then it speeds up again. So yeah, they keep on reporting me. I keep on getting banned. So you just keep on reporting me, and then I get banned again, and then yeah, it's a bit like that bit. It's a bit like that at the moment, to be honest. So I still haven't got my devices back. I mean, it's been nearly 2 pissing months now. I mean, but yeah, I'm glad I'm back because there might be a few things happening. No. So I know they would have gone through by now, because obviously we've gone through all that. They checked them the day after. I know that because they were switched on and it's high priority. So they've gone back to the stores, and then I've kicked off about this. So maybe they're looking at that, and as that's a lower priority, then yeah. Otherwise, I just don't know. You know. I know they. I mean, that's just base ridiculous. I mean, what's the thing to come out with? And oh yeah, go to a page called The Actual Truth as well, because there's a lot going on in there, and this is what these people are doing to others, and it's but they're doing a fantastic job of exposing these animals for what they're getting up to online. I've heard that Richie's been nicked. But there's something totally unrelated to what we're looking at. So, well, it's the same thing, but it's it's got nothing to do with my personal complaint. So, so I'm glad about that. And if they're going to go through those devices, my God, what are they going to find? I'm not saying that there's going to be any sexual abuse images on there, because, it won't be. But it's just as abuse, It's abuse of others. I've got to keep it down in here, only because my neighbour's asleep downstairs. So that's why I'm being a little quiet. But I am back. My friend, he came over last weekend. You might have seen me. It was on my Simon Pereira profile. We took him up for a dawn walk, and he brought up, I still haven't touched it. I'm on coffee tonight. Yeah, I've got 2 gallons of this stuff, and it's Somerset Farmhouse Scrumpy. So it's Wilkins Farmhouse Scrumpy. It's 6%. There's a gallon in here, which is it 7.62 pints? Or is it? No, it's 8 pints basically. Bloody hell. You can see the sediment in the bottom of it. you know, and yeah, I mean, it doesn't smell like eggs anymore, but I've got 2 gallons of the bloody stuff. And to be honest with you, I'm not in the mood for that. That's rocket fuel, man. That's just totally unnecessary. You won't walk. Oh, that was quite an eventful walk, an eventful trip. Because by the time we got up to the top of the hill, um, he'd been on that stuff. He'd brought three of the frigging things up. It's like, no, I can't be touching that. Not at the moment. I need to be in a good mood. Oh, anyway, apparently because I was going on with him, the dog, and he was falling up the hill. So anyway, we get to the top. The sun's just about to rise. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. He's collapsed. He's going, oh, I'm half dead. And here I am. Oh, look, you know, he's just not, because I don't go walking anywhere. Thinking, bloody hell. Anyway, get up there. I said, I'll stick some music on. And he goes, oh shit. He goes, I've lost my phone and my keys. It's like, oh no. Halfway down the hill, we're going down. Now, he's at a stage now where he's going 2 steps forward and 1 step backwards. Right? And I'm sober. Believe it or not, I haven't been drinking. I crashed out probably about 11. I just crashed. And I was awake at half past 2. That's right. And he was fucking woke the neighbour up. Of course, his volume was on loud. He's like, oh, how you doing? So, yeah, disturbed the neighbour. And, oh, fucking hell. The second time he went over. No, he went down a few times, actually. But the second time, oh, God. He goes face first. Goes face first into these brambles. And he comes out and he's looking a bit like adamant. He's got cuts all around here, and it's like adamant. It's got this like blood mascara coming down. Oh no, he was all no, it's sort of bits in his face. And anyway, then we were stressing about his keys, his car keys, because he couldn't get back to Bridgewater. So I thought, right, who could do it then? Anyway, he didn't feel up to going anywhere the following day. And the following day, we went up, we took a look for the keys, we found them. He'd already found his phone, that's right, it was in his back pocket. So we found his car keys. He's just going to go home. Now this is a bad bit. This is a real bad bit. Just about to go home. Gets a phone call from his auntie. Your mum's seriously ill in hospital. Get to Musgrave Park Hospital in Taunton really quick. And you're still sort of packing up. I said, look, just have a cup of coffee, calm yourself down a little bit, and then just get out the door as soon as possible. Just get out. I said, if you're not going, I said, I'm going to kick you out. You need to get out. And just before he's going to go, he's just about to go, phone went off again, said, Brett, it's too late, she's dead. Yeah, so his mum died. So he spent an extra day here, obviously. He wanted the company. And yeah, so I'll be seeing him soon anyway. So yeah, I might have to go down to the funeral. Hello, Neve. All right. Yeah, I got banned on my other account. You know, I'm gonna. Yeah, it is sad, isn't it? I said, "Oh, what you having?" I said, look, you know, what drink do you want? What drink do you want? He goes, pink gin. I just look at him. What do you mean pink gin? I said, you don't want pink gin. I said, just get fucking gin. I said, do you want gin? He said, yeah, all right. Pink fucking gin. I mean, nah. If I had a woman with me, yeah. I don't know. Anyway, what is the difference between gin and pink gin? It's made with some. They add something, don't they? They add. What do they add to it? Yeah, yeah. So, you know, so he's gone from drunk and falling over to worried about his keys, then ecstatically happy about his keys when finding them, and then the following, yeah. So he doesn't get on with it. Well, I wouldn't say. I said, well, you know, if you wanted someone to come to the funeral with him, then so yeah, it's a bit sad, isn't it? A bit sad. But there you go. You know, even if I hung around, because I didn't really know his mum, to be honest. He never went into his house for some reason. He always used to come round to ours and other people's, but yeah, it's just one of those things. Lots of minds, right? Because I was always, yeah, I didn't want to spend time at my place. Sometimes I had to run and grab something, especially when I was at the pub. Yeah, so about I will be posting things about the actual truth and a bit more about what's been going on. You know, I don't know the full deal. You know, I do know it's something to do with internet activity. You know, it's like wrongful internet activity. As to what that is, I couldn't possibly tell you. Hello. Yep. So, a few things are going down, and it is best if stayed a little quieter now. So I've got a funny feeling that things are going to start moving. I don't know what else has been. Oh yeah, I've been threatened with a machete again. Not again, but yeah, I've got to say it again for those who don't know. And that person's still at large. Would you believe? It's not a good good way to be going around things. But like I said, I'm one in a long line of people that have suffered this type of abuse online. In the early days, and I mean the early days, I used to lose my temper a lot. You know, I just didn't understand it. Then I ignored it. And then all this kicked off in April. I didn't realise what was going on. And then here we are today. Exposing the most disgusting, vile chat that I've ever had the displeasure of reading. That's all I've really got to say about that. At the moment, you know, they are looking into the machete thing. They should be looking into TC2 and these chambers. There are so many people involved within it, some to a lesser extent than others, but nevertheless involved and are witnessing it and commenting it in it. And when they're mentioning raping children and other things in there, and raping people's children and grandchildren, their targets, the people that they're targeting, but you know, they're doing that. Yeah, it is a great, you know, it is wise to lock it down, but I can't, I mean, okay, I'm not stinging at the moment. I'm not stinging until COVID's clear, until at least they've got a vaccine. And I'm not going to start decoying until this is dealt with. And they're dealt with, these individuals have to be dealt with. You know, you've got threats to kill, inciting suicide. There was another individual that went live the other day that said that a certain individual, although this live's since been deleted, is responsible for 2 people committing suicide, or, you know, driving them, you know, picking on vulnerable people. They've committed suicide. So this is sort of a little bit more endemic and deeply entrenched than what I first thought. So, you know, how many people have been suffering it now? Let's just count. Off the top of my head, 15 people, some of which have had this abuse for 3 years and more. Some are a hell of a loss that a lot more recent. Mine being a case in point. Yeah. But oh, that's another thing I've got to mention as well. When did Brett come down? Oh yeah, Brett came down on a Saturday evening. That's right. So on the Friday evening, I wasn't drinking last week, just for your information. And I'm not drinking now. I only had a few drinks while Brett was here. Like I said, I've got 2 gallons of scrumpy cider here, and I thought, oh, I ain't touching it for the moment. Just not touching it. I think I better put it into the larder in a cool, dark place. Don't let the sunlight get to it too much, or it will go to vinegar. Actually, when's it got to be drunk by? Usually says from bed more. Yeah, so you know, hopefully the police will tackle this. all now and all these people. Oh, of course, mate, of course, Kenny, of course. Oh, hang on. I'm adding you, mate. I have added you. I'm gonna try and add you. Yeah, I've approved it.
Hello, Sanchez.
Hello, mate. All right. How are you?
How are you doing?
I'm all right, mate. I'm all right.
Yeah, cool, Sanchez.
I'm just gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to turn this volume up, dude.
Cool.
You're really quiet.
I need your words in there.
I don't know what's
Give me two, Sanchez. Give me two for earphones.
Okay, mate.
Alright, cool.
You're really quiet.
Okay.
Have they been?
Sanchez.
Hiya, mate. Have they been? I mean, I know
Sanchez.
they've been start.
Is
I
that
know they've been
better?
start. All right, mate. I know they've been starting on you in there. More and more. I've been able to get into some messengers and see what they've been
Hello.
doing. Yeah, so it isn't. It ain't clever, but
Sorry, I'm
what
just
can I?
listening to my earphones now.
No, that's all right.
Cool, man. How you doing?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm just waiting for me bloody my stuff to come back, and that. I mean, it's doing my head in, because it was just a bullshit report, you know.
You want to fucking get the fucking asses.
Sorry, mate. I didn't quite catch that. So tell me what. I mean, who are they targeting? This line is terrible, Kenny. This line is absolutely terrible. I'm just gonna have to. I'm gonna have to cut you off, dude. All right, because I can't make head and tail of what you're saying.
What?
All right, mate. We'll try again in a minute. Okay.
Okay,
I
cool.
mean, I might be able to understand what you're saying. Okay. Oh, it's like because you're not coming through very clearly at all. So we'll try for a better line. Sorry about that. I couldn't make it. I don't know whether you could. I couldn't make head nor tail of what he was saying. Yeah. Well, anyway, Kenny's been targeted, along with his wife, and his kids. Hi, Laura. How you doing? Okay. Oh, let's take this off. Yeah. So all I've got to do is stick to facts. Don't let them wind me up. That's what it is then. Yeah, I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. I mean, it's like just having a coffee, chilling out, and I was untangling and got to this account. So yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm sort of okay. I'm still angry that not enough is being done by the police, but no, not yet, unless they really, really are collating the evidence. So, apparently Ashley's had a word. Somebody's gone round to his house to have a word with him. That isn't going to stop him, is it? Fucking hell. Or we're just going to go round and have a word with him. What? What for him for? For impersonating a police officer. I'm sure they don't know about that for doing that. Of course, yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Because whatever that was, that's nothing compared with what's coming. If they do, I'm just praying they do latch up all these crime reference numbers, and then yeah. Apparently, Kenny, you need earphones to be able to be understood whilst you're on the live. I didn't know that either. There we go. You live and learn. That's what I mean. I didn't even know that. I can write a chat log, screenshot a chat log, put a chat log in a bloody folder. I can do that. That's about it. I couldn't manipulate a picture. I don't even, I've never even tried. It's just nothing that I've never, like that, going around with the actual camera, if you like. It's not sort of like, manipulating it and I wouldn't know I wouldn't know where to start. So, I don't think the weather. I'm going to check the weather tomorrow. If all's good, then it's been raining at the moment. If it dries out enough, I'll cut the rest of the garden. And have a bit of a barbecue, either out there, or up the hill. Odd. That's another thing. I had a 9-fold today. This bet dynamo, I got 8 out of 9 right. 8 out of 9 right. It's like, you shit. Proud of that. So I've got one going tomorrow. Then that'll be it for until midweek. I'll just and then that's what I do really. I don't do. Ah, really? Ankle. It's good for people. Watching my back. Right, we'll try this again. No answer. Try again, Kenny, but you need some earphones in, mate. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through the lists as well. So I'll need a trim. Yeah. So unless I find anything new out, anything like that, then obviously I won't say anything too much more because I think things are beginning to get moving. And if they're moving, then that's going to be all right by me. It won't be by those lot, but it will be by me and a hell of a lot of other people too. Oh, I'm trying you again, Kenny.
Hello, Sanchez. How you doing? Is it working?
I couldn't hear you before, mate. I couldn't
I
hear
know.
you.
It's a fucking nightmare.
So, yeah.
How you doing?
No, I've noticed you've been added in there. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? The
maximum
beginning.
times. I don't give a
Um,
shit. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Who cares?
yeah. I mean, I care only because they're targeting people's kids. They're
They're
plagiarizing.
fucking
They're
always
getting,
targeting people's kids, Sanchez.
yeah.
Fuck them.
And
Get them to fuck.
pardon?
Get them to fuck. They're always targeting people's kids. Always.
I know. And
Don't,
they're
don't,
not only
you,
tagging. They're
you
not only
need to make
tagging.
sure your mental health is more aware than their mental health is. Sanjay, seriously, don't fucking
Mate,
affect
no,
yourself with
but
their
they're doing.
fucking freak balls.
No, but they've been
They're
doing it
weird.
to me as well. They've been doing it to me as well.
I know
And
that, but you need to stop fucking reacting to them.
yeah.
Get them to
But
fuck.
people,
Get them to
but
fuck.
Kenny,
Oh,
right?
God, man,
People are
Sanchez.
self-harming. People are self-harming, and as I'm a hunter, if there are kids that are being, their pictures are being
Honestly,
taken.
Sanchez, I used to fight with these fuckers every single fucking day and long fucking on days. You ask MD, Kenny Morning used to be fucking live city. I don't give a shit. They are nobodies. You need to stop affecting your lives with they fucking idiots.
No, yeah, but the fact
Please,
is,
please, don't let them
sorry,
affect
Kenny,
your life.
mate, I'm hanging up. I'm hanging up because you don't
Oh, for
obviously
fuck's
know
sake,
what I'm
Sanchez.
getting at. Okay,
Don't hang.
right. I ain't gonna sort of like be told anything different. I won't be told anything different. I'm doing it, and that's it. Real kids are being affected by it. As I'm a hunter, then as real kids are being abused, then abused, or their images are being manipulated in. Not very pleasant shots, let's put it that way. They're not sexually graphic, but yeah. But I don't open any of them. There are some that I do see, but there's got nobody's child in it, and most of the pictures, beware, this might be graphic content. Beware that this might be, sort of basically open with caution. And that's what That's what most you get. This is covered because mate, you're not going to be able to tell me any different. I'm not sitting here and having an argument why I should and should not disengage now. You know what I mean? You know, and I'm not about to sort of sit here and have a debate with anybody on the credits of me stopping at all, because unless these bastards are dealt with and they're taken to court and something's done about them, more people are going to arm themselves. And like I said earlier in my live, somebody went live the other day. There's about 2 people that have died due to drilling. So, what is it? Am I just going to sit back and ignore it? I mean, I can't sit back and ignore right? And people have turned around to me and said that they've been trying to commit suicide and shit like that. I can't ignore that. They've tried it. One's tried it twice. A few others that have tried it. Because you don't understand, mate. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'll tell you something now. You're right in far as they are nothing. Yeah. Um, you know, quantity wise, they're F all. Then they're the arse end of nothing, basically. I know what you mean by that. By that. Anyway, I've had a week off, pretty much. When was I last online? Monday morning. That's when I was last online. You know, I mean, what's affecting me more is the fact that I keep on getting police and shit getting sent around here. That's what's getting at me. For no reason whatsoever. So that's what's getting at me. The abuse targeted toward, you know, the abuse that they're targeting me with. That's what's getting at me. So I'm going to be, obviously I'm taking the lawful route. Gonna get it dealt with. Gonna get them dealt with. That's it, really. That's it. You know, I've never exposed a child. I've never outed anybody's address. I've never posted a picture up of a kid. I certainly haven't gone into any disgusting chat groups like that. Christ. I mean, how was I in mass debate for? When it was like, well, whilst it was still, oh, a couple months, I left it. You know, I thought, fuck, you know, people add me to groups. I sort of leave them again because I just, you know what I mean? It just turns into a shit show. Yeah, man. Mags, I fucking knew I was onto it. You know what I mean, darling? You know what I'm on about now? You know. And this is what I'm That was my first thought. That was my first thought. You know, because these people need to be publicly shamed. And I mean, as publicly as any paedophile would that we've catch, like, you know. Because you deserve to be dealt with in a court of law. It's all right, mate. No worries. No worries. Some people react to it, you know, this type of trolling badly, and they've said a few things that they've regretted, you know, in the past. But I can see how people have lost their bloody temper with these arseholes. I really can. So, I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. You know, oh they've written another post about me being a paedophile and a you know, being guilty of bestiality as well. They've posted that online too. You know what I mean? That's putting my life at risk. And then saying, do not approach, dangerous, call 999. So if I'm walking down the street with the dog and somebody sees me and has clocked that, they'll phone 999. No, look, there's this pervert in the street. Or worse, I could be going down the street, somebody could clock me, think, oh, I've seen him somewhere, but yeah. Them getting the wrong idea, and then there's a tear up in the fucking street, like, who, you know, which I want to avoid. You know, how many times have I been kicked out of a pub? Once. Was that for violence? No, it wasn't. Was that for nudity? No, it wasn't. It was for puking up over the pavement on a knee. I tried to get to the pub toilet, but the only cubicle was full, and I wasn't going to be sick in the urinals, which were busy anyway. And I just thought, no, that's disgusting. So I made a dash out to the front. And I was sort of like about 2 meters from the end of the path, and it was so I couldn't hold it in. So, had a cracking night after that. Like, that's the only pub I've ever been kicked out of. That's true. That is the only pub I've ever been kicked out of. Do I go there? No, yeah, of course I do. Very occasionally if I'm down that area. There's a lovely little sun trap in the summer. Right on a little valley floor. It's lovely. No, hang on, Tess. Who is that? don't know. And I don't care. No, these people that have been getting abuse for over 3 years have had it for the most innocuous reasons. They've actually done nothing wrong. It's just people have ganged up, bullied them, and then what's happened? Chinese whispers have taken place, and all of a sudden these people are worse than Satan, and then they've had a load of shit off of this one particular group as well, and they act like a gang, like they'll gang up on them, yeah, and they'll keep on abusing them and abusing them, abusing them. If they know their address, if they know the kids, if they know the people that raped them, if they're child abuse victims or rape victims, they know who these people are. They'll use their names against them as well. Heidi, I think, is she here? Was it Heidi or Angie? It was Heidi. These sick bastards sent her a wreath from the person who raped her, and they sent it to her address. You'll be able to see that on the actual truth page as well. I'll share the link with it on this page so you can all take a look at the level of the chat. All the swear words have been very, very painstakingly edited out. One of who? One of who? Oh, here he is. Not all of them though, is it, Sunshine? I wonder where the ones, oh no, they're my mums. Actually, right, get stuffed, alright? Get out of it, you. You absolutely disgust me and what you do to people, Richie. Yeah, and I hope you go to prison. I really do. Now, get out my life and get out my face, Sunshine. He's so lucky. He is lucky. Right. I don't know why I blocked you there, Tess. I don't know why I blocked you there. But you've been getting abuse from these same quarters, have you? We might have to have a conversation about that then. I think what actually happens, they one of them decides they don't like you, and then they make up bullshit, and then the whole pack of them come at you, and they don't leave you alone. How long have you had it, Tess? When I mentioned Peter Greenall named or Joanne Moss, people are going, it's like, no, it's not like that. What these poor sods have had to contend with, Jesus Christ. No, I didn't know full well you were one of them. I wasn't sure. Do you know what? I am uncovering things all the bloody time. you know, and as I haven't really spoken to you about anything, I don't know what extent that you've been picked on. You know, I know people have been getting at you, but are they the same individuals? Have you got any CRN numbers against them? How many have you got against them? What have they been saying to you? Or well, I mean, I can guess what they've been doing. The same as they do to the rest of us. You know, they can't find my child, though, can they? And Ashley, again, they've only gone round and had a word with him, but that's not nothing to do with the complaints that I've got against that. I don't know, I can't say it. I don't want to get a ban. Or a nonsensical reason why the police will turn up. Oh, what will it be tonight? When the police come round up, this is about my complaint the other day. I never know. I said, who is it? And he goes, the police. And I go, well, what is it? I said, what have I been doing now? Running too much cold water into my bath? You know what I mean? Abstracting electricity. What have I been doing? Abstracting electricity? What have I been doing? You know? See? Oh yeah, I better screenshot that actually. Because I've made no attempt to engage with that thing from Exeter. It takes great pleasure in exposing other people's children online and naming innocent people. Wayne Ritchie, that's what he's about, and that's what they're about. The latest one, you know, like I said, they've just outed me out as a paedophile again on a different, you know, just a different thing. So, you know, like I said, call 999. So that's twice they've done it now to me. So well, when this rain subsides, we'll go out for a walk, I think. Might go up the hilly thing tomorrow. We'll take a look at the weather. I don't think it's going to be that good tomorrow, though, actually. I think it's going to be dry, but I'll take a look. Right, guys, I'm going to go, but I am back. got to get these people exposed. We've got to get them all exposed. We've got to build a case up which is strong enough for them all to be prosecuted. But you know, oh yeah, I will post some of the gold no, but yeah, I'll post up. I'll post up the advert that they put up. You know, exposing me up as a paedophile again. I'll post that on my wall in a second. Then I've got to go through all my messages on this one because there are, you know, fucking hell. But I ain't gonna stand by and watch people self-harm, attempt suicide on the likes of them getting their kicks and their thrills. I ain't gonna stand idly by whilst they nick other people's children's pictures and their grandchildren's pictures, and they mock them up in pictures like that George Floyd who got killed by the police. You know, just sticking the head of Ryan Mossop's and somebody else's grandchild in his place. You know, it's like photos like that along those sorts of veins. Putting their heads on Michael Jackson as he's dangling the baby over the balcony in London. So, I mean, what you've got to think to yourself, I mean, who in their right mind starts saving other people's children's pictures on their devices? Who does that? What type of person goes around hunting for images of children on their profiles? What type of person does that? And then what type of person like goes ahead and manipulates the image into something else? Answers on a postcard, please. We're all part of it. Ashley, Richie, Mulhern, Ferns, Leatherland, Saddington, Ian Elkins, Mark Pickford, Danny Snow, Nick Ken, Tilly Archer, who goes in and out of there. Mulhern, Richie, and then, you know, they make up chat Joe, things like Joe Mossop sells her kids for sex. And Sanchez is a paedophile. Yeah, it's just sort of like, and they keep on adding you to it, and you keep on leaving it, and you don't go into the conversation. It's accept, accept or reject or decline, accept or decline, delete the conversation, but you're soon added back into it. You can just take the screenshots of the disgusting things that they've been saying. So yeah, probably going to be quite. Oh yeah, Laura Cooper as well. Yeah, Laura Cooper. Um, Chloe Chambers, Kevin Ashley, Mark Pickford, Ian Elkins, Nick Snow, Danny Cann, Tilly Archer. Yeah, so it's that big group of people that are actively supporting the behaviours of these people that are going around and going into people's accounts, taking pictures of their children and doing things like that. It's a tiny bit creepy, don't you think? Very creepy. Right, I'm not going to be talking to anybody this evening. No, I'm going to make that clear. Okay. Because I'm still, I've got to go through this account, take a look at everything, what's been going on. Obviously, there might be other. Oh yeah, of course, Lisa Min Jones, Gertrude Faulkner, Amanda Faulkner. She's a part of it. Um, Chloe Chambers, I've mentioned. Netherlands. Just making sure I've got the full. Oh, and there's Steve Kindred from the United States. And yeah, there's that Nick Ken added an actual paedophile into that group chat, a convicted paedophile. And they're there like putting up kids' names into that chat. So yeah, I think that's a lot of them. Yeah, I think that is a lot of them. Because even in, any normal, rational, decent human being would have gone to the police about this a long time ago, but not this lot. This lot that turn around and say on the one hand that they're sticking up for kids and they're doing this to other people's children. Are you joking? Well, like I said, I ain't gonna stand by and watch it happen. Not by, not for, not for anything. Well, I ain't gonna have the likes of that Richie and Ashley, any of them, go to these lengths to ruin other people's lives because they started on a whole bunch of others as well. And yeah. So, and then obviously all those people that have called the police to my door, they'll be getting a visit from the police as well. Because if you've sent a cop car around to my house, you've wasted police time. You've made malicious accusations. One, the most malicious you could ever make. one that I'm absolutely astounded by it. All right, chaps. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'll speak to a few of you then. But like I said, I'm just gonna chill out, watch some TV, look through this, a cursory look, and I'll answer some messages tonight and take him out and probably have a lie down or whilst watching something. I might take him out now. I might take him out later. I think it's gonna be drier later. Yeah, I'll take him out later. Right, I'll catch you later, guys. All right, have a good night. Keep smiling, okay? And don't worry, we're going to get these bastards arrested. Cheerly bye.